Alright, we are live. Yo, everybody, welcome to some Sonic Robo Blast 2. I am Argick, going to be running the Sonic All Emeralds category. Team Supersonic there, absolutely nailed the classic Sonic trilogy. We're going to keep that speed going, hopefully keep that level of skill up here. So without further ado, let us jump into the run. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So, Sonic Robo Blast 2 here is a 3D fan game made in the Doom Legacy engine. So if you see a little bit of Doom inspiration, that is why. But we are going to be grabbing the Chaos Emeralds, and the Chaos Emeralds in this game are obtained by grabbing these lovely little tokens. Every token you get gives you one attempt at a special stage. Finish 7 special stages, and you get the Supersonic. We're going to grab our second token in here, and that gives us the 2 in stage number 1. We're hopefully going to grab all the stuff that we need to get through this really quickly, but we'll see just how well this goes. So we're going to run our way through now, making sure we try and stay on the ground the least amount of time possible, basically, because being in the air is actually faster, as we don't have that drag slowing us down on the run. And that is stage number 1, complete with 2 tokens, so 2 attempts at special stages. And these are the best special stages ever. Anybody a fan of Nights into Dreams? Let's go and grab those blue spheres. As we're going to run our way around, we're going to do the big old power loop here to make sure we grab that whole set in the back there and then go backwards, as we already have all the blue spheres that we need to go and grab the Chaos Emerald from the Eggman capsule. And that is stage number 1 already done. This is a super old game, been in development for many years, had many changes. And the love that this game oozes is just phenomenal. And it's not done yet. We're still waiting for more updates. As we now jump into special stage number 2, we're going to give you a sneak peek into the biomes of the next couple of levels, so you get to see what they're going to look like. This is the Toxic Plateau. We have the lovely purple gloop that we're going to be using in Ye Olde Techno Hill. But more about that when we get there. All you need to know right now is we're going to go as fast as we can using the boost, grabbing as many links as we can get around here to make sure we have everything that we need. So we are currently at 49, so I'm probably just going to do a little power loop there just to grab an extra couple. We are good that we did that because we just got exactly 60, so we are off ski to the rest of the level. Jumping in, jumping through, jumping round, up we go. Don't get a bit of the orange down the bottom here. Making sure you land on the booster, holding the button as we go towards the end of the stage, and that is it for us. Big old nice inspired special stages. Absolutely love them, adore them to bits as well. But that is 2 emeralds down, 5 to go as we get to run our way through. So we get those continues. Hopefully we won't need to use them at all. So we're going to run our way through down onto the spring, grab the most overpowered shield in the video game. This is the Whirlwind Shield. The Whirlwind Shield gives you a little double jump. We're going to use that to our advantage just to keep our momentum going through the stages here, making sure we grab the tokens as well. So a little bit out of the way here in the first couple of stages just to grab the emeralds early, and then we're going to have some fun with the Supersonic here. So we're going to make sure we jump over this side again, just keeping the air going, making sure we do the Thok as well. The Thok here is the special ability in Robo Blast 2. It is like a homing attack, but doesn't actually do any homing whatsoever. It just gives you a nice boost of speed and makes a very satisfying Thok noise, you know, just Thok, and away it goes. As we got to run through here, now we're going to use the shield's double jump ability to get up that wall, run past the enemies, grab it up to the top here, do the double jump just at the top of that ring, just to make sure you get the drag early, and in we go, 50 seconds. As we run our way through, and then down we go as well. As we're going to go into another 2 special stages as well, as we're going to go through, and we're going to go around. But these special stages weren't the original special stages in the game, no. If you play this game in co-op, there's another set of special stages as well. Maybe one day you'll get to see the co-op special stages as well, that they run them in a very different version. Running through the cove here, want to make sure we grab as many of these blue spheres as we can. Do a big old power loop to grab all the blue spheres stuck in the magical box there. Cannot get anything in the box directly unless you get the power loop. The power loop there is very nice. Going to stay across onto the middle section there. That is really smooth. Very good. Keeps the speed up to the top right here. Stay on the top, down the bottom, up the top, down the bottom, up the top, down the bottom, up the top. Oh, he gets the bonk, unfortunately. Not able to hold the speed as we run through, but that is okay. Up through the maze, we go round 2, up 2, and then through. We got to go in there as well. As we're coming down the bottom, we're coming around the spin, going to go through, going to go in, going to go around. That is the end of the stage for us, and bam, that's the win. But if you go above the end of the level there, you can do as many laps as that as you want. If time is not your thing and you like to go for score, go around again and again. But you got to keep faster as well. So Cavern Fortress is my favourite tune. Let's go. Going to do this stage backward once again. Going to try and grab as many of these spheres as we can. Trying not to miss as many of them, but I missed 4. So we're going to need almost every single other one from now to the end. So we're going to grab them. Ooh, I got at the bottom there, which made me go up. But we did do a baby power loop, which is always nice. Should be able to grab the power loop there as well, which we did. Now we're going to go round up in this area. Grab the 1, grab the 2, make slow down, grab the 3. We've got 74. That is just enough of the ones that we need here. As we grab these set here, and bam, let's go. No need to go into the library there. We'll see more of the Minecraft library later on, as we're going to about turn and return to sender. So run our way through back up to the cave here, back through the area. Got to be very careful about our boost meter. As you can see, we do have the boost. We have a little bit of it, but we did grab quite a lot of this stuff on the way there, so we might run out just before we get to the end here. But we go up, down, up, down, up, down. We are good to go, and that is it. Stage complete. 4 emeralds down. 2 levels up. 1 level, 2 acts, 4 emeralds. It's time for the boss fight. So here we go. Running into the boss fight now. This boss has a number of hits that we're going to grab here. We're just going to grab off that. Make sure we hit the boss on the side. He's going to then fire a laser beam at us. When he gets to his desperation phase, he'll start having a little bit of smoke coming out. He'll fire 3 lasers instead of 1. He'll also fire them a bit quicker, so we grab a ring forward back up here, just in case we get the triple laser coming out again, which we did. He didn't get us the second time, though. He might get us the third time. He did the delayed hit, but we're all right. That's a 21. No, getting on the 20. Standing on the egg. And away we go. And we're going to go through and we're going to go in. And that is the stage done. Now we're going to jump into our second stage, Techno Hill. So again, just like Sonic 1 here, we get 2 acts of a stage and then a boss fight after it. So we're going to try and make some cool cycles on this stage if we can. We already missed the little one right at the very start there, but that is a-okay. So we're going to grab our speedy shoes. You can see our speed shoes counter at the bottom. Grabbing that cycle, which was very nice. Gimmick in this part of the stage is, of course, the little steam vents. They are firing off on certain intervals. You want to make sure you catch them. We want to make sure we don't grab on the enemy's backs there. They do have springs. We will be using them to our advantage later on. We're going to try and run and keep a hold of the speed shoes for as fast as we can. Especially when we come up here. We do the line, we do the roll, we do the jump. And we get straight over and avoiding the purple glue, which is nice. On this enemy, we wait and slow down. Get the bounce off the enemy. We did not get the bounce off the spring. Instead, we hit the enemy. So unfortunately, we have to take the intended route up there. But that is alright. It's only a small 5-second time loss. Running around on this area here, we're going to go back up onto the pipes. And then run our way through up and this area, up to here as well. And then grab 1 coin in this stage, as there is the other coin is in an entirely different route. So we aren't going to go the entirely different route. It's too big. We want to go the fastest routes while we grab our emeralds, jumping down the hole to the end of the stage. That should be a sub 110, which is alright by me. So let's go. I do see someone there mention this game has so many mods. Yes, it does. The kart racer itself started as a mod, but is an entirely own game with its own mods as well now. Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a free-to-play kart racing game, similar in the vein to Mario Kart, give it a go. Give it a go. So we're going to go up the mine shaft here, make sure we don't get hit on the elevators. Elevators being a little bit of a butt there, but there we go. Running our way around, going to grab as many of these as we can. That's not going to be in our way, which is nice. Now we're going to do the giant sine wave up and down and up and down. Want to make sure we grab 80 spheres in total. And once we have all 80, we are good to go. It says 83, it needed 80, and it takes 82. Why did it take 81 off me? We'll never know. I love the soundtrack in this game. It's so good as well. Right, down the bottom, we don't need any more of the spheres. We're going to make sure we don't hit any of the cacti. Up to the top to make sure we don't get that. Then in the middle, then down the bottom. And that's the win on the stage. Good old Dusty Wasteland. Alright, so we are going to jump now onto doing. Now we can finally explain what the gloop is. All you need to know about the gloop is the higher that you jump into the gloop, the further down in the gloop you will go. We don't want to do that, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a baby jump off this, just to squeak under the ceiling there. Pushes us down thanks to update 2.2, and allows us to get through that without having to go the long way around. We are now going to go and skip through the rest of this, going to try and run on the gloop here rather than going in it fully. Going to do a little bit of a skip here, turning our horizontal momentum into vertical. Running with our speed shoes, going to bounce off this enemy's back, up to the top area, onto the elevator, down to the bottom, dodging the laser cannon, and then away we go onto the conveyor belt. So we are alright right now. Making sure we get a little bit hit here. We should hit this checkpoint, which is a good. Big jump over here on the conveyor belt. Run our way through. We're now in the mine room. Hopefully we don't get hit by any of the mines. You can hear the noises. There's the mine. Got caught by the corner there. Unfortunate for us, but it's okay. We have our rings, and all we need is the 1 ring to rule them all, and we are good to go. Gonna hit off this enemy. We get the bounce around. That's good. Gonna jump off. Make sure we don't hit the ground there. Get on that side. Down at the bottom hole here. I'm gonna grab a secret windshield that is hiding just in this corner. This is going to be a really important windshield because this is going to allow us to skip a cycle on this section. We're going to jump up here, jump over this with the top, and then jump right over, skipping, raising the gloop here, and then landing on the platform to take us up towards the end of the stage. So we're going to run our way through, run our way around. Not going to make that cycle this time, so that is okay. We're going to wait to the top. This should be about a 123 finish. If I get a little skip jump up here, jump up, double jump, run our way through. Should be a 123, and there we go. And now finally, we are going to another boss. We did not get any special stages on this stage. We used to get 2, but we have found quicker ones. So we're going to play with the boss this one. He is going to paint the floor with his lovely little gloop machine. We're going to make sure we hit him. He'll change direction, do his semicircles. We want to try and stop him at precision points. It's desperation phase. He starts bouncing around on the pogo stick. We get hit there by that as well. As long as we bounce away, we are good to go. There's no gloop on that, and we are fine. So round we go, in we go, and that is it for us. On to stage number 3. It is time to clean up all that paint. We're going to the deep sea zone. Running our way down the bottom there. We're going to swing ourselves up. And we're going to do some really funky object bounces here. So if we can do this right, we're going to land on this platform. We're going to jump, grab the shield, do the thok, and land on the item box, allowing us to skip that entire room. Momentum conservation is fun. Passing momentum from one object to the other. Going into Doom mode here. Turning on the first-person shooter mode. Using the crosshair just to aim Sonic, running our way through. Going to go up to the waterfall. Let's see if it behaves. As we run, we jump our way over here. Is the one are going to behave? It is not. I'm going to fight it until it lets me up here. Fighting against the objects, but the object permanence is too much for me. Let me up there, game. Okay, we finally got up. Fighting me hard that time. So not the fastest stage. Oh, wow, it's even fighting me on the springs too. So we're going to run, jump our way through. We're going to go down to the bottom now. What do? We're going to make sure we land down the bottom here. Don't land on that. That's a mine, but the mine ain't going to hit me. Into the first-person mode. Spin dash to the end of the stage. Still getting sub-minute. Ideally, you would have wanted a 50 or a 45 there. Whoa. Well, that is alright. We're still going through. Still going fast. Now we're going to do the big slip and slides. Another fancy update that they gave us for 2.2 that is amazing. Hitting the ceiling used to steal all your momentum. It used to be like, oh no, you've hit a wall. That's it, you're stopped. But they fixed it. So now hitting a ceiling will make you, well, basically, it'll make you just slide down the ceiling, which is really nice. And we got to keep our speed going our way through these stages right now. Going to land on 1, going to land on 2. Big jump up. See if we get a fishy bounce down the other side here. Did not get a fishy bounce. That is good. So we don't have to worry about stopping here. 3-tap spin dash. Charge the 3-tap. Run our way around. Up 3 on the elevator. Jump up from the elevator. Run our way around. What's our cycle? Our cycle is alright. What about the second cycle? Second cycle is also good. Oh, he gets twanged. But that's okay. So we managed to wake our way through. Third cycle is fine. Not actually losing time here. What is the ceiling going to be? Ceiling is going up. We're going to get halfway across there, then I'm going to stop. So we land in our little safety bubble here. Run your way through. Around the other area. Going to land onto the button here. Start a spin dash on the button. Opens the door, lets us out, and we're going to grab a token round here. Charge your spin dash. Jump off the ledge here. Jump off and up. Onto that side. Oh, and it ate my jump, but that's alright. So we're going to run our way through. Around. We're going to grab the red spring. It's time to play a game of red spring, yellow spring. We want the red spring. Oh, and it went a wee bit too far. Yellow spring does not have enough oomph to get you up there. The red spring does, but you got to line yourself up. Not to hit the ceiling, and also not to hit the, or actually hit the yellow token. Token is gone, so we're going to go through, going to go round. Down the bottom, now we're going to do the spin, and then we're going to go and head off to Atlantis. How do you get to Atlantis? Through the slip and slide. So we're going to go all the way up here. We're going to go around. We now have the giant slides. This is where the ceiling really helps us, because we can use the ceiling to keep our speed. Not hit the spikes, try and not hit any of the walls here. Using the thok just to maintain our momentum. And away we go. That is very good. Round this area. Coming up, coming down, coming through. Speedy up. That's what we do. Up and in. Straight to the end. The lost city of Atlantis. Sub 2 maybe? Sneaks it in? Yes! Alright. Going into our boss, of course. Well, not the boss yet. We've got a bonus stage. We're going from the cold, refreshing taste of the ocean to the magma caves. The best thing about the magma caves here is we have our special feature. It is wonky lava. Let's see if we're going to make it through that. We did not make that through that there, so we lose 5 seconds of time in the crystal dome, but that's okay. We're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. We're going to grab one power-up in here. This power-up is known as the Super Paraloop. So we have our Paraloop. You've seen me use it to grab some of the blue spheres. Watch me grab every single one in this room. The power of the Super Paraloop makes your Paraloops massive. Grabbing every single blue sphere that we have there. Then we're going to play a game of wonky lava no worky. Because if I go fast enough, we get the lava there. I touch the lava. It doesn't do damage. wonky lava no worky, and it's fantastic. Running our way through, going to go up on this area, making sure we run through, go up, go round, down to the bottom, and we're going to go through, making sure we're on the middle, then to the bottom, up to the top, back to the middle, hit the boosters, and that is the end of the stage for us. Going to make sure we don't get caught by the trick booster on the other side, though, and that is beautiful. Very well played. Very, very well done. That is 6 off 7. One more to go, but before we can get it, we got a boss fight we need to do. Let's see if we can grab the early hit on this one if the game's going to be nice. Get that hit. We did not get a hit. Unlucky. All right, we're going to keep an eye on the boss. Keep an eye on where his shadow is. Because if you can see his shadow, that'll tell you where he's going to pop up. I didn't see his shadow, so I knew he was behind me. His shadow is there. Trying to hit him before he gets us with the EMP on with the missiles. EMP will always come out. The missiles are what I'm looking for. His desperation phase, well, he's going to summon his buddies. His buddies will also fire missiles on that. The EMP only comes out from the real one, but the missiles are still there. That is a smooth boss fight. No damage. 26. Let's go. Now we're going to go into the mid-game. Time for some Castle Yeetman. Stages, of course, Castle Eggman, but you ain't going to see half of it. So Castle Eggman Zone, first thing we're going to do is grab our final token that we need on this run here. We're going to run our way around down to this area, do a thug over, grab our final token. That's our token done. We're then going to land back up onto the top right here. Going to make sure we go all the way over. I'm going to just land down here for safety. Jump back up this side and then jump and thug. Nope, game's been a butt. Okay, fine. Charge our spin dash, jump. Get over. Oh, no, game's being a big butt right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jump. Over, through, in, round. Actually, I do hit the spring. I don't know why I didn't hit the spring. Tried to do a fancy jump for something that doesn't exist. All right. Big old launch through Area 1. Second launch. Let's go. This entire part of the stage, gone. Next part of the stage. Going to come down here. Going to go through. Going to go around. Going to jump on this spring. Get another giant thug from here. Going to combine it with the item bounce that you saw earlier. So we land on the item box. We run our way through. Area 2, completely skipped. And then right over into Area 3, we got Spiky Boy. And then finally, one more big old launch for Sonic Kind. As we run our way down the ball and hit the spring, just skipping the entirety of the stage with the power of those launches there. And there's our checkpoint, and away we go. As the music disappears and things slow down. As you rest easy, weary traveler, at Firelink Shrine. Good old Dark Souls reference as he falls down the hole there. Interesting. I've never ran over the top of the castle before there. It's funny, I was saying in practice, if things happen, we just make sure it's in that.
He said the thing, chat. It's never happened before.
I said the thing. I said the thing. That has actually never happened before. So there we go. Going to jump out the side here, jump back into the bridge. That skips the gate because we don't want to wait on no gate. But the enemies with the shields, we don't want to hit the enemies with the shields because they are slow. We don't want to get a spike up the bum either because those are sore. As we got to go through, got to go around, got to go in, and that is a 145 and our final special stage. Let's see if we can make it through the egg satellite without getting hit. If I can, this run is blessed. Let's find out. So we're going to run our way through on the stage here. We're going to run our way around. We're going to grab 120 spheres required in total. Let's see if we can grab this. So we're going to go all the way through on this segment. There's one part of the stage that I usually get hit by. Fingers crossed it does not happen today. So we're going to go right through the middle section here. We're going to make sure we grab the connection there. That allows us to grab every single blue sphere that is now chasing behind me right now. We're going to pass the red Nintendo GameCube as we grab the ones in the GameCube as well. We're now going to go down the bottom. We're going to come through this area. We're going to make sure we don't get hit on that. We did not. That is wonderful. We're going to come through. We're going to come around. We're going to go down the bottom side. We're going to make sure we grab a few more on here. Then we go up, down, up, down, up, down, trying to grab as many of these as we can. We want to be around 116, 117. We're at 112. That's all right. We're at 114. There is my biggest fan. So we're going to go through the biggest fan. We're going to go up to the top right now. We're going to keep going around. Grab one more. Go down to the bottom. We're at 121. That is fine for us. Keeping the hold of the boost. And we dodge it by hitting the ground there. Pushing us past the lasers. Whoa. Let's see now if we can have the last segment here. We want to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then we're going to go through and we're going to make sure we don't get hit by the boosters that are coming through here. After the booster, that's all right. Boosters are fine. We're going to go round. Making sure we don't hit the red wall. The red wall will make us lose 5 seconds of time. Round the area, got another set of boosters here. Boost, boost, boost. Come around the bottom, down the other side. Make sure we don't get hit by that. Up through the PlayStation Square button. Round the bottom, round the last segment here. We did not hit that. That is a hitless special stage 7. Booyah! Blessed run! That is what you want to see! Got them all indeed! And now Sonic can be Super Sonic. As long as I have 50 rings and no shield, I can press the spin button in midair and we will transform into the one, the only, the Super Sonic. So we're going to use his power now for the rest of the run to our advantage indeed. as we're going to run our way through here. Make sure I don't get bodied by those. Thank you very much. I will just wait for the platform cycle on this one, because that is what we want. We're going to run our way through now, making sure we grab as many rings as we can. We have the 30, which is good. We want to come over here. We'll make sure that enemy is there. Run our ring down. We're going to grab that. I actually going to be a couple of rings short. That is unfortunate, but that is okay. So as long as I take my time here, go on the underside, jump over, grab the rings here, make sure I don't get hit, and we are fine. So supersonic time, as we are now just going to blast our way across with supersonic. Supersonic's power allows us to glide through the stages here. He is invincible, has increased acceleration, and of course he can fly. Or is it gliding with style? I don't know. We're going to run our way through the rest of the stage, though, with the supersonic speed. This all, of course, comes at the cost of 1 ring per second. As long as we can run our way over, we're going to get to do a big old jump off the side there, using the thog to gain some speed. Gives us the height off the ramp to run our way through this area. We're now going to jump through into the Minecraft library. Get a thog off this, then do the big old jump off the top, see if we get through. We did not, but we did get enough speed to get over to the sideways, allowing us to skip over it. Round to the bottom side here. We're going full game show style now, as we run our way through the enemies on the side. Going to dodge the spikes, miss the checkpoint, run our way around on the underside. Going to have the spring on this area. Big old jump to the left-hand side, allows us up and over. The game did not give, which is fine, as we have the springs to get us back up. We will attempt it a second time, as we just did not get the height that we were looking for. That is it, a second time. As we run around to the side now, going to launch ourselves up once again. Combine that into the ramp jump that we have done previously. As we run off this side here, big old jump round, jumping in, up to the top, fling to the win. And that is the stage complete.
Got a quick donation, Argick. Can I squeeze
Go
it in?
for it!
$5 from Silly Person. Put this towards the Super Mario 3D World bonus run World Crown item list. Let's go.
Let's go, indeed. Thank you for the donation there. Do please try and meet those donation incentives. They are a lot of fun, and we do love doing them if we can. As we now come to the memory boss. I say memory boss because the pattern on this boss is the same every time. It starts red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow. I forgot. Never mind. We're going to run our way over. We're going to do the boss. We wing it as we always do. Jumping over, making sure we don't get hit on the side here as we jump over this one. We're going to do the blue. The blue will open up. We were not quite high enough on that one. Grab 1 or 2 rings. Hit the boss on the shiny thing. Then we get the final one here. It's going to be red. Then it's going to be blue. Then it's going to be yellow. And then he's going to go into his desperation phase, where he's going to send us up to the back here. And we're going to see the egg robos with our giant foam fingers. Hit the giant foam fingers and you get the home run bat sound from Super Smash Brothers Melee. But we're going to run and jump and hit the boss in the schnoz. Run our way around and away he goes. Oh, and it stole it from me on the last hit there. Going to grab a ring just for safety. He's going to spin around and do the thing. So I'm going to meet him around the other side here. And then we're going to just have some fun. How you doing, Eggman? There we go. 105 coming down. Takes that there. Well, that's all right. Runs our way through. We're now going into the Arid Canyon. Or Ori Canyon, as we call it. Because when learning this game, my friend Ori Sky would always come in and go, "That's it! I've discovered a new strategy." And I'm like, could you stop? I want to finish this level. But we've got a myriad of strategies on this one. We're going to do the supersonic variation, which again is going to allow us to, you guessed it, skip 90% of the stage here. Jumping over on this area, that is the gimmick of this stage. These lovely little wires, we're not going to be using them. We're going to use the supersonic ability instead. Runs our way through, around the area, big old jump over, and then run our way through. Flying across there, we're going to make a makeshift ramp off this, land, jump through, fly, glide our way around to the tornado. No, not the plane, an actual tornado. Little dust thing here, we're going to run our way through, down to the area, and away we go. Round through and in, make sure we get the booster around, going off the spring, up to the top. Do we finish in time or do we not? Of course we do. Wonderful little stage there, sub-minute, and then finally, we do get to chill. We get to slow things down a little bit and chill out. But that's only because Arid Canyon 2 has auto-scrollers and I can't skip them. So we're going to run our way through the stage now, bring it down just a little bit before we ramp up the energy for the final couple of stages here. As we're going to go through, we're going to go in, going to go down, grab our lovely little whirlwind shield. This will allow me to take a little secret route through the mine area here. We have the oil, we don't want to hit the oil. We got the TNT, yeah, definitely don't want to hit that. As we fly our way down, and we're just going to chill out a little bit. We're going to slide our way down, just get on the jump on that, on the spring, run our way around. Don't get hit this time. As we see the enemies digging under the ground, and we have the tornadoes. They carry your momentum, so the faster you go in there, the faster they will launch you, which sounds like a blessing. Don't get launched too far. Runs our way through, and we get to go in. And as we're chilling around on the stage here, I will shill for this game. This game can be found at sonicroboblast2.org. It is free. It is a crime that this game is free, but it is free. You can enjoy it in all its mods for absolutely nothing. It's very easy to set up and play. Go ham and enjoy it.
Can we get a donation in?
You can indeed. Go for it.
We have $20 from Sylvia S7, who says, Argick has charisma for days. Thanks for showing off a cool game I haven't seen before. All of your donations go to benefit No Kid Hungry, which is a charity dedicated to providing meals for children in need, as well as supporting food banks and community groups that serve the areas that need it most. They provide emergency grants and expert guidance to schools and local community groups to help feed kids. Take the money that you would spend on an awesome game like Sonic Robo the last two, but since it's free, you can donate it to No Kid Hungry today.
Exactly, that's a good way of doing it. And you've got time to do more if you want, because I tried the skip and it didn't work. So, oops, now we got to do the auto-scroller again.
For more information about the marathon, check out speedgaming.org/NoKidHungry to see our list of prizes and donation incentives. All you need to do to contribute to an incentive is just mention that incentive in your donation comment. All donations go directly to the charity No Kid Hungry. We've got some great incentives coming up. The Super Mario 3D World Bonus Run World Crown item list. We've got a credit swap bonus run of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask coming up. Got plenty of time to meet those incentives, but we can get them met early. If you want a set of Sonic Curlers available as a prize for all you Sonic lovers out there, that closes at, let me double check, midnight tonight, so all of your donations can qualify you to win those awesome Sonic Curlers. Got some Mario Curlers in there as well.
Awesome. All right, we're jumping onto the boss fight. Fang is a butt. Let's see if we get a good one. What I want to do is I want to hit this little cheeky monkey on the head. Every time he lands, he becomes vulnerable. I want to be right there when he does so I can get the hit. He's actually being quite nice to me right now. I've got one more hit before he goes into phase 2, and this fight becomes a whole lot more dangerous. The top of it is gone. He's got one hit there. He's going to jump over here. We're going to grab him. He's got one more. He's going up to the top. I get him. No, I don't. And he sends me flying. Where is he at? He's come down the bottom. I will take a 32. Holy fudge. That is a beautiful time. And he's off to Crash Bandicoot 3. Say hi to Hot Coco for us as we now go into the finale, the late game. We've got 3 more levels to do. I hope you're ready to enjoy. That is a beautiful run as we start in a red volcano. Let's go. So red volcano here. We are going to run our way through the stage. I'm going to try so hard not to sing at the beat of the tune, but I love it so much is what I do. As we're going to run down, bounce off the box, go back up onto the cheese bridges here, and grab as many rings as we can, because you know what's coming. That's right, the one, the only, the gold one himself. It is the Super Sonk, as we're running our way through the stage, and we have the cool tune going with it. This is currently the only stage in the game that only has one act and no bosses, but the devs are still working on it and will be getting updated, maybe even some other changes. But for now, we're going to grab the power of Supersonic, fly across the rest of this lethal lava land that it is, taking no damage whatsoever, passing by wonky lava that no worky, and maybe even a giant pizza wall or two, just to go as fast as we can while raising money for charity. So let's see if we can get the lovely little part over here. We're going to jump real high. Did we get high enough? No, we did not. Unlucky. So we take our backup strats. We go over to the spring here. Launch ourselves to spring 1. Launch ourselves to spring 2. Run ourselves round the side here. Jumping straight down the middle. Going to go through the area. Going to run on this section. Going to josh through, round in, dodge the springs at the bottom there. Jump up and through. Time to go to the pizza walls. The pizza walls just deactivated. We go around the side of them instead. Round the bottom here. Making sure we don't get caught by the birds here. They make the lovely little aversion sound. Here's wonky lava, no worky, but we fly right over the top of it. Smack bang through the enemy to the end of the stage on the rocket, and away to the egg rock we go, as we're going to go up the top, and we're going to go through, and we're going to go round, as we have one of the greatest tunes in Sonic history, with the bops coming out. Going to play now with gravity here. Going to go through the red walls once again. Going to try and launch myself up to get a few skips here if we can. If the game is going to be nice to us and give us a big jump, it did there. Wonderful round the laser section there. Taking a deliberate damage boost, as we now have to just leg it through that using the damage boost that we have. Hit the checkpoint. The game is going to flip us upside down on gravity. But we are going to do a big jump in a baby jump and baby jump. Baby jump allows us to skip that entire puzzle. We are now flipped back around in normal gravity, going to run across one of the lava fields. The enemy's going to probably hit us with a laser, but we are going to use the steam right there to try and get my way through, take the damage boost. That's fine by me. Bounce up on the other side. Going to grab ourselves the speedy shoes and then run past the crushing walls. Hopefully we don't get crushed by those walls that are coming to get me. And then we're going to do one giant leap for hedgehog kind into the tunnel with low gravity here. We're going to run our way through. Smooth navigation on the side. Take it to the right, back to the left, back to the right. Away we go down the bottom, making sure we go in there. That is wonderful gameplay. And that was probably right, left, right instead of left, right, left. But, you know, it doesn't matter. Question for you all. Is steel heavier than feathers? Who knows? But out in space, it doesn't matter as we have the steel here. And we're going to use the steel beams to get up through the stage there. Finishing it in a wonderful sub 120 with a 117.60. As we run our way through into Act 2. Hardest stage in the game, in my opinion. Let's see if we can do it. And you get to hear the giant bop that is the full Supersonic theme. Going to make sure we grab our rings here. Don't fall down the holes off the conveyor belt. Swim upside down to open up the doorways that we're about to go through. Grab our secret little rings there. Set of 10 rings. Run our way through the gate we go. Going to make sure we don't get caught by the fan on the other side. As we go through, we go around, we go under, and oh, that is unfortunate. I'm just actually going to restart the stage there. We should be back at this checkpoint that allows us to at least allow me to go and grab some of the rings. Does it not? It does not. Unlucky Arg. He got bodied, and now the game is not letting me jump. I love it when it does this. Can I jump now? Thank you very much, game. Let's see if we can back this up, as I'm going to try and grab as many rings as I can on the outsides here. We do have 20 rings on this section. This is where we would normally transform. But with the ability to not to being removed, that is fine. Going to grab them here. Going to wait till this section. Going to come through the door. That is a giant wall of Tetris. There's a set of rings. We're going to grab that, transform, and away we go. Back up achieved. A little bit slower than we'd like, but that is okay. It's going to mess up with my cycles on the rest of the stage. But as long as I just move a little bit fast, Sonic will not fall down, so we are good to go. The question is, do I have enough rings from now to the end of the stage to remain in Supersonic, or will we have a bit of a whiff? Let's find out. As we run on the outside again, we're going to run our way through. We're going to run straight over the gravity here, making sure we do not drown. Yes, that's right. Even Supersonic can drown in space in this video game. 37 rings as we entered in there. We should be all right. We're going to run our way through. This opens the door to get down here. Hit the checkpoint just for safety. Grab as many of these rings as we can. Skip this entire area, because guess what? We're invincible. Run our way through onto the cube here. Does not get in the cube first time. Apparently putting the circle in the square hole is hard. Round to the elevator, though. Will we be able to add the elevator without falling down and getting any trouble? Let's find out as we run, jump over in there. We get the fly. That is good. Run, jump over. We get that too. Into the area there. Could have went for those rings. Decided not to. Going to play a little bit risky as we're going to go our way through on this area. Around on the elevator and up. We are down to 20 rings, which is a little bit scary. So we're going to run our way through and see what happens as we run through this area. We've got the elevator once again. The elevator just went up. We are not good on our cycles. We are down to our last 13 rings. Arg is going to need to try and grab some real quickly, because we are not even past the Mega Man Yoku block section yet. We're going to run our way through. Jump over this side. Grab them as we can. We're going to try and keep this thing going as long as I can in this section. All I need is these 10 rings to remain at the Yoku block section. Will we have enough? 6, 5, 4. Get low enough to grab these rings, Arg. Keep it going, buddy. Keep it going. He's through the Yoga block section. That is fine. That is what I needed Supersonic for. We are good to go. We can run our way through. We don't have to worry about that. We're getting squished anyway. There you go. We made it. We hit the checkpoint. We are safe. It does not matter. Always know your backup strats, folks, because it's really important as we get to go through towards the end of the stage now. Let's go. Whew. Bullet dodge. Bullet dodge. That's all I'm saying. Round the area to the end of the stage, and we are on to our final 3. We've got a race, we've got a boss fight, and then the finale. Coming our way through here. Let's go on to the black core. He's there. I'm going to say, eat my dust. Literally, eat my dust. Let's go. 50 rings for the win here. Big old race against Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is going to go as fast as us. He will just bust right through these spikes. He does not need to worry about them. He is metal after all. I'm going to run our way through, going to grab as many of these rings as we can. As long as we can run through, make sure we don't hit the spikes, we will be good to go. I have 43 rings right now, that's fine. Gives us the 48, jumps up here, gives us the 50, and the transform begins. Goodbye, Metal. You are getting your butt kicked. So we are going to now school the rest of Metal Sonic. We can wait for him to open up the shortcuts, or we can just run right through them ourselves, because guess what? We have that ability. We're now going to go through the entire lava room here, but by the way, we can just fly right over it and skip through the entire section. There you go, that was the lava room. He biffed it! That's fine, we're just going to go around the corner, back up and go again. Second time's the charm, eh? Ark, how did you biff it? What were you doing there, buddy? Runs our way through. Running out of rings is not something you need to worry about in this one, but this stage is now going to be done in about a 105, 106. Run our way to the end of the stage there. And that is it for us. But Metal Sonic is not happy about that. He's also not happy about my whiff. So now we're going to fight. The fight begins. We are going to jump into Metal Sonic here. He goes into his wireframe, making him invulnerable to 3 hits here before he goes and flies up into the air. He's then going to fire a number of orbs at us, where we're then going to hopefully do it a second time. As we're going to go through, we're going to go in, we're going to go around. He's going to chase us. I'm going to wait for him to be a good boy. Nope, you've been a butt. We might be able to still get the 2 here. We'll see. Or it might be 1. We got the 2. That is fine. He's now going to go into pinball phase. So we're going to line ourselves up here. He is going to charge at us. And if we can keep him lined up right in front of us, he will do the same pattern every single time. He will do 3 of this one. Then he'll do 3. And then he'll do like 6. As long as we go get the hit, we are fine. So where's he landed? Where's he lined up? Not at a terribly good spot. I'm going to line myself up here and see what happens. So he's going to do a big old rectangle here. We want to keep ourselves lined up behind him. He will then just charge at us. As long as I have the lineup, he does not change it too much. That's fine. We get the hit there. And that is a wonderful lineup for our next segment here. He's now going to go super fast, super speedy, ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. And the final set, you can see I'm going doolally now. And away we go at the end of the stage, and that is it. That Sonic fight is done. Only 10 rings in the boss fights. No Supersonic G's available here. As we are now going to wait for the elevator to come down, we are on to our final boss fight of the game. So let us see what is going to happen here. Their door is straight over there. And all I'm going to say is, well, Eggman, there's where he would put his Chaos Emeralds. If he had any. Alright, if you've played the Sonic OVA before, if you've seen it, this boss may look familiar with you. Welcome to Brack. Hello, Brack. How you doing? He's got a shield right now. He's got a flamethrower. And we are going to try and get over to the area where the red pillar is and try and get him to go through this green and disable his shield. He's being a bit of a butt right now and not moving in the direction that we want him to. He's now firing his other ability, his mines. So we're going to see if we can just get him to come over here, but he's being a little bit of a troll right now. Now we are going to try and get the hits. I was too early going in there, but that's alright. So we'll get him to do his damage here. He's doing his flamethrower. So I'm going to get the hits off him there. 1, 2, 3. We love the mines. 1, 2, 3. We love the mines again. 1, 2, 3. I love the mines. And then we didn't get the hit there, but that's fine. He's going to jump beside me. 1, 2, 3. We love the mines. He's doing 1, 2, 3. So you get one more hit off him there. And then we are going to wait for phase 2. His shield is now back up and ready. He will now have another couple of attacks. There's the belly bomb. He also has the ability to lock onto us, which he might do before being a troll. What's he doing? He got in there. Finally, I have 1 ring to rule them all. Another belly bomb just came out there. That's a flamethrower. That's fine. He will now drop the shields around the arena, which is really bad, along with that belly bomb. That is also really bad. He now has 2 more hits left. He has 1 more hit left. And that is the boss fight. Boss is done. 114, 115.1. We're going to stand on the button, on the schnoz. Once the schnoz is done, time is coming up once the cutscene begins here. So time is coming up in 3, 2, 1. And time. And there we go. Sonic Robo Blast 2. Sonic All Emeralds. Completed in 34 minutes, 13 seconds in-game time. That is the time we use on the leaderboard. But of course, this is a marathon. Tyler Stoll, if you have it, what was my time there?
Looks like your time was... well, wait for the stream to catch up here. Real time, 37 minutes and 39 seconds.
I'll take it. There you go. Not a bad run at all. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all had a great time. I do love running this game. I do love running all my Sonic games. If you don't know who I am Argick. I go by Sonic Speedrunner Extraordinaire because I have the silly goal to try and get a top 10 time in all mainline Sonic games. But I get distracted by amazing fan games and indie games as well. So come and join us for some Sonic speedruns, for some shenanigans, and plenty of good vibes. Thank you very much to Fiesel and the folks at SpeedGaming for having me. Good luck with the rest of the marathon. And that is it for me. So I will see you all next time. Cheers for watching. Have a good one.